Welcome to Today in the Shop. Yeah, it's my show. Today we are doing the Velocity Concepts Grease Puck. And this is one of those cool tools that we're going to show you how it works and what it does. But this show would not be possible without the help of our today's sponsor, which is Klim. Klim is maker of insane motorcycle riding gear, highly technical, super durable. It's the stuff that I use when I'm riding. So if you're interested in Klim, go check them out at klim.com. So on to the workbench. And so what we have here is a steering stem and the Velocity Concepts tool, which I've had for a while now, and I've used it a few times. And just like it says on their website, it takes a dirty job and makes it bearable and does it the right way. So I'll show you how this works and what it does. So this is a headset that's off the motorcycle, and oftentimes we struggle to get a really good load of grease, especially in the lower bearing. The upper bearing, which isn't on this right now, it's not too difficult because you can take it off and do different things. But what we're doing here is we're going to take the tool, and it simply slides down over the steering stem, and then it has O-rings, and it kind of seats itself down onto the bearing like this, and it has an O-ring inside of here that's going to allow this to slide up. It's different angles, but anyways, you're going to slide it down on there. It cups it, has an O-ring in there, and then we're going to pump the grease into the thing. So you take your grease gun, and I'm just waiting for oil to drop out of the bottom of this. So everybody knows if you had a grease gun how it's going to work. So I put it on there, and then I hold it down. And so what I'm going to do here, and you might want to zoom in as we do that, is I'm going to squeeze this, and you're going to see it start pumping the grease into the bearing. And this one was pretty dry. And ordinarily, so what it's doing, it's forcing it down the back of the bearing. And you're going to see as we get closer, it should start squirting it out. That's the third or fourth pump. That's a really dry bearing. There it goes. It's starting to, if you really zoom in there, you can really start to see it. And there you can see that it's, let me get a close-up of that one. I'm going to overdo it, actually. It doesn't hurt to overdo it a little bit sometimes, but you're pushing that down, and it's basically blasting and it's full. I mean, you actually can feel, the first couple pumps were pretty easy, and you could feel it going in there. And that was a really dry bearing. Like I said, it took a few different pumps. And then if you have some paper towels handy, when you pull it back off, it's all good to go. So I would just take some of that grease and wipe it down around the bearing, spin it a few times to get it going, and then you're all set to put it back in there. But just like they say, this tool makes a horrible job, or one that's not that much fun, really simple. And if you want to have super good tools like I do, this is one of them. So it comes highly recommended. It is a $70 tool. And when in the past, when I have had people complain about the price of a tool or different things, I always tell them, if it's really that bad, if you have 2 or 3 buddies, go in and buy one of these and start like your community toolbox with a couple of your friends. And that way, you spend the money, but it's spread out over a few different guys, and then you have it. So, if there's one guy that has the bitchin' shop, like this one, all my friends will come over here and use my cool tools. So, and you thought people just wanted to hang out with me because I'm fun to hang out with. But anyways, that's the Velocity Concepts thing. That's what we're working on today, and time to reassemble this bike and get out in the trail. So we'll see you out there. Cheers.